ओम शांति अव्यक्ति परिवार में आपका
Om Shanti. All of you are welcome to the Avyakti Parivar. Today is day 27. Give blessings and receive blessings. Today's topic is
बाप दादा की मुख्य पहली आज्ञा है पवित्र बनो काम जीत बनो
Bap Dada's direction. The first and the foremost of Bap Dada's direction is be pure and conquer lust. The majority of you have passed in following this direction. However, half of you fail in the second subject of anger. Many of you say that you don't become angry, but that sometimes you have to be a little bossy. Therefore, this is disobedience, and children who are disobedient cannot receive blessings. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
सभी को अपनी अव्यक्त स्थिति बनानी है.
Everybody has to make their avyakt stage.
बाबा के
So,
जो अव्यक्त इशारे आते हैं,
these days, Baba's avyakt ishare, the signals, and in Murli also it appears.
इशारत करें.
If we do the effort accordingly, so
भी हमको अपनी स्थिति को
in subtle,
डोल बनाना है.
we have to make our stage immovable and unshakable.
स्थितियों पर अटेंशन देना है.
That will depend on, and we have to focus on our subtle powers.
आवश्यक है.
And it is very, very important that we listen to the avyakt signals. They are coming directly from Madhuban, and
परिवार में हम लोग अव्यक्त इशारों पर विचार सागर मंथन कर सकते हैं.
in Avyakti Parivar, we can do the churning on the Avyakti signals. Therefore, I would like to state that
इसको मिस नहीं करें.
no one should miss this.
क्या अव्यक्त परिवार में नहीं सुन पाते?
Even if you don't listen in Avyakti Parivar,
मुरली के बाद मनन
but
चिंतन
it is better that after Murli that you do the churning, Manan Chintan after the Murli.
बाबा की जो आज्ञा है,
So, the Baba's ordinance and Baba's directions are,
अव्यक्त इशारे हैं.
they are the Avyakt signals. Baba's directions are Avyakt signals.
गुजरता है,
Every single day that passes by,
बढ़ता ही जा रहा है.
for me, the importance of this is increasing day by day. It is very, very relevant and necessary.
इस बात पर ध्यान देना चाहिए.
We must pay attention to this.
कह रहे हैं,
Like Baba saying today,
की मुख्य
that Bap Dada's foremost direction is Pavitra, be pure and conquer lust. And Baba says the majority of you have passed in following this direction.
काम का संबंध लोग कामनाओं से भी करते हैं.
Many people do the connection of lust with desires.
मतलब इच्छाएं.
Ichhaye, kamna means, ichha means desire. When the desires are unfulfilled, then you feel a void, emptiness inside. And then there's a very subtle anger which can be called frustration is there. Like the human being is not content. Something of that sort comes from it within, as if something is missing in my life. Like Baba saying these days, we can do about the name, fame, and all of this. So with that, we remain down a little bit. And to some say that the amount of the regard and status I should receive, they're not getting. Then they don't become discontent. Therefore, it's very, very important. And I have seen with many, like in subtle, there is a little bit of a discontentment and subtle anger. They become forceful, very subtle, like as if within inside there is some trace of discontentment. So how can we, from everything, with everyone, we remain content? How should we? Baba says sometimes,
मेजॉरिटी तो पास है,
Baba says majority of you have passed,
इसमें कभी कभी
but in that sometimes
दूसरा भाई है। बाबा क्रोध को काम का भाई कहता है ना,
Baba says anger is the brother of
कहता है
lust.
ना कि काम मतलब काम नहीं,
I stated that calm, which is lust, means
कई कहते हैं
desires.
क्रोध नहीं किया,
Many say
लेकिन
that
रोग तो दिया
in the second subject, many of us say that we don't become angry, but
समझाना पड़ता है, समझाना पड़ता है,
sometimes we have to be
समझाना
little
पड़ता
bossy.
है, लेकिन
We have to teach, we have to make them understand.
मिठास से
But
मधुरता से
sweetness and with madhurta, with lots of sweetness, we can teach. Baba
क्योंकि नहीं तो
says,
अवज्ञा हो जाएगी ना,
then it is disobedience if you do it in that method.
क्रोध करते हैं
We do anger, that is disobedience. And Baba says that the one children who are disobedient cannot receive blessings.
क्योंकि आजकल दो शक्ति
Because these days we need two powers, yoga power and the power of duai, blessings.
अगर कोई गलती होती रहती है
And yoga will also connect with Baba. If we make a mistake,
तो बाबा की सभी आज्ञाओं का पालन
we have to follow Baba's all directions.
बहुत जरूरी है,
It's very, very important.
उसमें खास करके
And in especially anger, very, very,
कहो, आवेश कहो,
you can say like getting frustrated or dependence.
होगा कि नहीं, कैसे होगा,
How will it happen? Why will it happen?
तरह के छोटे मोटे प्रश्न आते रहते हैं,
So many types of questions appear in the mind.
इसलिए हर एक कठिन
Therefore, every one of us should pay attention
कि अपना स्वभाव
that we should make our nature
मधुर,
soft, peaceful, and sweet, and
सहन शक्ति है,
tolerance power.
बच्चे समाने की शक्ति चाहिए,
Baba said today that the power of merging is required.
शक्तियों को
In these subtle powers,
ये गुण
we must have these virtues in our thoughts.
जब बाबा ने
I really liked it when Baba said,
शक्ति यूज करो,
these powers are there, why use them? Then you will become experienced, Anubhavi.
तो कितना फायदा हुआ,
And how
वो
much,
आपको याद आता रहेगा,
then how much after using them, what benefit you got, you'll keep remember. Baba says, ek chup so sukh, keep quiet once and 100 times. Sukh is happiness.
फायदे होते हैं,
There's a lot of benefit.
अनुभव हो गया ना,
Next time, this becomes your experience, isn't it?
ज्यादा लंबा कह देने से भी
Too long, if I say something, the other soul becomes and comes into tension. Therefore,
टेंशन देके
pay attention and
दोनों भाइयों पर संयम रखना,
so we have to keep
काम
on our control on our desires. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Avik Murli revision
Avyakt Murli revision from 1971.
भाग्य और वरदान। अव्यक्त वाणी,
Avyakt Bani,
15 मार्च,
it's 15th of March 1972.
त्याग और भाग्य,
Renunciation and
भविष्य तो वर्तमान के
the future is already tied to the present.
लेकिन
But throughout the entire Kalpa, nowhere else can you claim the most elevated fortune of all. It is only at this time, through renunciation and tapasya, you are able to experience all relationships with the Father at every second. That is, you can make Baba belong to you in all relationships. You did not call out for this. Your call was for something else. But what did you attain instead? You are attaining that which you did not even have in your thoughts or dreams. If you receive something that you had never even thought of or dreamt of, that is called fortune. whatever you receive through your labor is not called
से जो
fortune.
प्राप्त होती है
It's not called
उसको
fortune.
भाग्य नहीं कहा जाता है। स्वतः ही
If
मिलने का
whatever was
आसानी
impossible
से
becomes
समझा
possible
जाता है,
and you attain it
ना
automatically,
उम्मीदवार
and if
से
you develop
उम्मीदवार
hope
हो
for
जाती
something
है,
in which there was no hope,
इसीलिए इसे
that is
कहा
called
जाता है
fortune.
भाग्य।
Bhagya, fortune.
यह भाग्य नहीं
Have you
माना
not
जाता,
received this fortune?
ये तो कुछ
You
और
called
है
out for something
कि
else,
हमको सिर्फ
make me
अपने
belong to
लिए
you
कुछ
in
बनाना
one way or
है,
another. You
इतना
had
कुछ
no
जो
desire
हम
to
चाहते
become
थे,
so elevated.
लेकिन मिला
Yet,
क्या,
what did you receive in
सिर्फ हम
return?
बन गए
You yourself became
बाबा
something,
को
but you
भी
also
सब
made
कुछ।
Baba everything.
यह
So,
भाग्य
in
नहीं
this, is this not a fortune?
संयोग
You
का
receive the elevated
या
fortune of the conference
संयोग
age
है,
through this renunciation.
सिर्फ यह
Always
सोचने
think that if
से
you do not renounce body
ज्यादा नहीं
consciousness,
करेंगे,
that is, if you do not become soul
अर्थात अपनी
conscious, then
अभिमानी
you will not be
बनेंगे,
able to create your fortune.
तो भाग्य
That
है
is,
इतना
you
नहीं
will
कहा
be
जाता,
deprived of the elevated fortune
अर्थात
of
संगम
the
युगा जो सच्चे
confluence
भाग्य
age.
हैं उनसे वंचित
If,
रहेंगे।
for instance, you will renounce body
अथवा
consciousness
सारे दिन में
for
कुछ
some time during the whole
घंटा
day,
जाग रहता है
and
और कुछ
and
समय
other
सोता
times
है,
you remain down
अर्थात
below, that
समय
is,
निभाने
you
के
have
लिए,
not renounced body
तो
consciousness,
उतना ही
then
संयमी
to
होना
that extent
भाग्य
you
से
deprive yourself of the elevated fortune of the
भाग्य
confluence
सिखाने वाला
age.
बाबा
Since Baba,
जब
the
हर
fortune
चीज
maker, is telling you the
सुनाता है,
method to create your fortune
यही
at
सुनाता
every
है
second,
कि
what
क्या
should you
करना
do?
चाहिए, उसी विधि से
You
सब
should attain
शक्तियों
total
का
success
पालन
through this
करना
method.
चाहिए, किसी
Because
को न
of not
अपनाना,
adopting this method,
क्या
what
रिजल्ट,
is the result?
न अवस्था
Neither
निश्चित
you do
होती
do
है
you progress in
और
your
न अवसर
stage,
ही
nor
प्राप्त
do you attain the
होते
success
हैं,
of all
तो
attainments.
क्या करना
So what
चाहिए,
should you do?
विधाता
You should
द्वारा
constantly adopt the
पूरी
methods
खुशियों को
you have been given by the
सहर्ष अपनाना
bestower, through
चाहिए,
which there will be progress
जिससे वृद्धि
and
भी होंगी
vridhi and
और सिद्धि
success
भी होंगी,
and siddhi.
तो जांच
So
करो,
check to what extent
संदेह
you
रूपी
have renounced
यह
waste
संकल्प
thoughts.
कहाँ तक
You should
समाप्त
you
हुआ,
should constantly have an attitude of
सदा
brotherhood.
भाई भाई
To
की,
what extent you have adopted this attitude,
सृष्टि को कहाँ
and
तक
whilst
बनाना
being
है
in the body,
और
to what
अंत में
extent have you
कहाँ आना
renounced
है,
the attitude of your being a
कहाँ
bodily
से
being?
कहाँ तक त्याग किया है,
What do those from
समझना।
Mysore think?
मैं सुबह
Today, Baba has especially come to meet
सभी
them
से मिलती
because
है,
they have made so much effort to
लेकिन बड़े
come
दूर
from
से
so far
मुझसे
with
कितने
so much
साल से
love.
आए हैं,
So Baba has also
और
had
भी
to
दूर
come
दूर
and from
से
the faraway
आए
land.
हैं,
So
तो
your
खुशी
experience,
बढ़ती
you
ही है,
experience this happiness, do
खास
you not?
देश से,
Today, Baba has also come from Dur
दूर
Desh,
देश
faraway
से
land,
आते हैं,
especially to meet those who have come
अच्छा
from far away.
सुनिए,
Acha,
कल
the
सुनेंगे,
further the Murli we will
ओम
listen to
शांति।
it tomorrow. Om Shanti.